Ankit, can you hear me?
Yes, Bante, I can hear you.
Dung, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Yes, very nice. Hi, Jaime, can you hear me?
Hi, Bante. Yes, I could hear you.
Yes, very nice. Bakim, can you hear me? Ramgaru, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank
Yes,
you.
very nice. Madrima, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, very
Hello.
nice. Very nice. Everyone, please concentrate. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Everyone, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good evening to all the dear meditators. Today is the day number 6. And on this beautiful day too, we are going to practice. We are going to keep ahead another step in our spiritual journey. We are going to make this evening an evening which develops you not only from the outside calmness, but also with the inside calmness. We are going to make this evening an evening which brings you from the known truth to the deeper truth, the real truth. So welcome to this Friday evening to the Friday evening of February 5th. So we were practicing Anapanasati meditation, the meditation technique of breathing. Still we are at the beginner's level. Today, before we start, I would like to remind some tricks, some steps that you can take if you still struggle with your meditation. If you still couldn't concentrate on your breath properly, at least for 4-5 seconds, you can follow these steps and see. First thing that you can do is, when the breath is coming in, you can start counting. Don't count too long, just count like this. When the breath is coming in, be aware and count 1 by mind. When it is going outside, again count 2. When it is coming in, you count 1. And when it is going out, you count 2. If not, if there is any spiritual teacher that you have a great respect, like the Buddha, as an example, when the breath is coming in, utter that person's part of that person's name, like Buddha. When it is going out, you say Dho, Buddha, Dho, Buddha, Dho. And try these techniques. If you are still struggling, I would like to recommend you to do a small session of walking meditation. Choose a small yard, small place where you can walk without any obstacles. So at least you should be able to walk 10 steps forward without any obstacle. It should be a flat land. So when you walk, be aware about your legs, the movement of your legs. When you keep right leg forward, be aware that you are keeping your right leg forward. And when you keep your left leg forward, be aware that you are keeping your left leg forward. When you reach the end of those 10 steps, at that time, what you need to do is, then you have to turn. When you are turning your body, be aware that I am turning my body. When you again walk to the opposite direction, again walk while walking, be aware I'm moving my right foot, I'm moving my left foot, like that. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. When you reach to the point that you started earlier, again, when you are turning, be aware that you are turning your body. And again, when you are moving forward, be aware that you are moving forward. And be aware about the movement of your legs as right leg, left leg, once again. And after practicing it for 5-10 minutes, come back and sit and start practicing breathing meditation. Definitely it will help you a lot to concentrate on your breath. So that is for the students who are still struggling to develop concentration. But if you could concentrate properly, and if you could maintain your concentration for at least 5 seconds, then please, without any thought, for 5 seconds, if you could concentrate on your breath, please try to prolong the time. If you could do it for 5 seconds, try 6 seconds as an example. For 6 seconds in the next moment. Try to make it 7 seconds in the next time. So like that, try to prolong the time of your calmness, your awareness, your concentration, your inner peace. So for some students who have participated in this program earlier, the old students, and at the same time who are practicing good meditation techniques earlier, they might have started, if you were continuing the practice, you might have started experiencing somewhat strong emotions of happiness and peace. When you experience such kind of emotions, such kind of mental, when you enjoy such kind of mental developments, at such times, don't cling to them. They arise because you are practicing properly. You are following the technique properly. So naturally they have arisen. When the practice is over, it will go. So let it, if they come, let they come. If they go, let they go. When it's arising, just be aware that at this moment I am feeling a happiness. At this moment I am feeling a calmness. At this moment I am feeling an emotion of great emotion of peace. But this is also changing, impermanent. I'm aware that these are impermanent. So don't develop any clinging to it. Just be aware on your breath continuously. That happiness might come and go, but don't seek for it. Again, when you are practicing properly, it'll come. So if you worry about those emotions and if you start craving about those emotions, then what will happen is your meditation practice will break down. So please, understanding that they are impermanent, keep on being aware about your breath. That's it. Now we are going to start. So everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Close your eyes. And let your whole body to relax. Let your whole body to relax. With a very calm mind. With a very quiet mind. With a very alert, very attentive, diligent mind. Please start the meditation practice. Pay your entire attention to the breath which is coming in and going out. When the breath is coming in, be aware that it is coming in. If it is going out, be aware that it is going out. All students, whenever you started feeling the shorter breath, try to be aware of it and stay calm and try to catch. So stay calm, keep the mind balanced, and try to be aware about that shorter breath. The other meditators, the beginners, don't think about that thing. Just keep on observing this gross breath. And if it is gross, be aware that it is gross. If it is soft, be aware that it is soft. If it is long, be aware that it is long. If it is short, be aware that it is short. Try to be aware about your own breath. Give your entire attention. And develop inner peace, inner happiness. Inner peace, inner happiness. Now please start your meditation. May your meditation be very, very successful. Very, very successful right now. Now everyone, very calmly, please stay eyes closed. But if you feel the pain in your legs, if your legs are painful, if you cannot maintain the same posture continuously, please ease the legs, but very calmly. Don't rush, very calmly. You can do like this. Take your both hands and hold your right leg, and then slowly distance the right leg from your left leg, and slowly with both your hands, very calmly, take your left leg and ease it, ease the posture, but still stay eyes closed, right? So now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation. In brief, we are going to share our loving kindness with all the beings in the world. You start from yourself, and then gradually you will develop loving kindness until towards all the beings, gradually. Now, with a very compassionate mind, with a mind of loving kindness, let's share our loving kindness first of all with yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May I enjoy real peace, real happiness, real happiness. Just like me, may my mother, may my father, may my relatives, and my friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they enjoy real peace, real happiness. Now let's share our loving kindness with our enemies. People do mistakes. I am not a perfect person, and there are people who are not perfect. Overwhelmed by emotions, negative emotions, sometimes people do things that are very hurtful. But as wise people or people, as meditators who are developing wisdom, you need to understand those moments are impermanent and they are already gone. No use of suffering on them. Let it go. I ask forgiveness from the people that I hurt. And I forgive those people who hurt me. May all my enemies be well. May they also come out of anger, hatred, ill will, jealousy, and all the negativities. May they enjoy real peace, real happiness. Let's think of all the beings. May all the beings, from the tiniest being in the world to the biggest being, from the weakest being to the strongest being, from the from the from the ugliest being to the most beautiful being, I share my loving kindness equally. May all beings in the world be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they enjoy real peace, real happiness. Now everyone, please slowly open your eyes, relax, unmute yourself, join your palms together and please say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Very nice. Very nice. Dear Dhamma friends, so when you practice meditation, when you focus on your breath, you have to give your entire attention not to anywhere else, but to your own breath. So some people might imagine the breath, but they won't stay with the real breath. Always don't try to imagine. For the spiritual talk today, the Dhamma talk today, there was one master in Japan, one samurai trainer in Japan, who taught students the archery. So for the best students, only a few students could become the best, and for some students, he only accepted the best students, and even for the best students, he graduated them sometimes after many years. Even after doing, even after going under very thorough training, some students couldn't reach to the top level. But there were three students who reached the top levels. One day, with these 3 students, he went to a top of a mountain. Then he made a fake bird, and he hung that bird in a faraway tree. And then he asked his youngest student to come. Among the best 3 students, the youngest one. He asked to target that fake bird which is hanging in the faraway tree, and shoot it. Then this student shot his arrow, and it hit the body of the bird. He was failed. Asked that student to target the left eye of that bird. So the first student, he only could penetrate the body. He was failed. Then he was sent for more training. Second student came, and he was, by age, he was the middle one, and he shot his target. His target pierced the eyelids of that bird, but not the eyes, the left eye. He was also failed. And then the third student came, the eldest. He shot to the right, to the exact left eye. He was the only one who got past. Just like that, we need to understand that when we focus, we don't. Maybe by imagining the breath too, you can concentrate, but it is not the real way of practice. That concentration is not real. So please entirely target the pure natural breath. It needs a lot of patience, a lot of calmness, a lot of inner quietness. Develop it and try to feel this natural, normal breath. Don't imagine the breath. Always target the original breath. Just like the best archer needs to target the right, the exact left eye of the fake bear. So please do like that. Meditation. That is the addiction to sensual pleasure. Kama chanda. I taught you, I taught everyone in the last year, for the old students, about the five senses. Is there anyone who can let me know, who can let all of us know about those five senses? What are the five senses? Nobody? Right. These are the five senses. Eye. Number 2, ears. Tongue. Number 5, body. These are the five senses. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the whole body. What people ask, what is life? Life means the experiences of these, so catching the experiences of these five senses by mind. That's it. This is life. So you may say anything, but finally when it comes to the exact reality, this is what life is. You see things, you hear things, you smell things, you taste things, and you experience things, and then you cling and you ponder over all those experiences by mind. So mind is considered as the sixth sense. So calm. So the habitual pattern of the mind is, whenever we feel comfortable sensations, we attach. Then not only we attach, we start craving for it. And then whenever we feel uncomfortable sensations, we start hating them, so that we develop aversion. So because of these developments, we suffer in life. We don't feel peace. If someone has a lot of addiction to sensual pleasure, these five sensual pleasures of these five organs, in this very life, they are in hell. So people, because of the addiction to sensual pleasure, they kill, they steal, they do sexual misconduct, they lie, and then they become intoxicated, they gossip, and then they use abusive words, they use separative words, and they talk about empty things. And from inside, they burn with jealousy, they burn with hatred, and there are so many other negativities that we develop inside. Buddha categorized them mainly into 1,500 categories in Buddhist psychology. So somehow this is not the time to talk about all those 1,500 negativities. So we develop all those negativities because we have the addiction to sensual pleasures. So we suffer. Then how to come out of them, and how to develop eternal real peace and eternal real happiness? Then we have to come out of this addiction to sensual pleasure. Feel, uh, so feelings are bound to come. Even after you when you became enlightened, you feel comfortable feelings more than deeper comfortable feelings, deeper happier feelings, deeper peaceful feelings that as a noble being that you couldn't have imagined that there was such kind of feeling, but there are. So somehow what we need still what they have is the specialty in them is they are not craving for it. They rise, let them be how much pressurizing they are, how much pleasurable they are, how much pleasing. Let them be how much entertaining they are. The mind, it doesn't change because they understand the reality. What is the reality? The reality of all these things is they are bound to decay. We are used to see things, experience things, and categorize them as beautiful and not beautiful, attractive and not attractive. So, but actually, the reality is experiences happen. They happen. You are the one you are the one who is mentally engaging with those stuff and suffer. There is no suffering in those things. Let's say you have an enemy. When you see that person, you burn. But there are many other people in his family. When they see that person, they become so happy. What's wrong with us? Our mindset. So just like that, in things, we need to understand they are impermanent. They are changing. They are not under our control. We need to live with this understanding. And whatever that has arisen in this world, so it is bound to pass away. So, as an example, your mom dies. You feel sadness, an enormous sadness. In the neighboring village or in the town, a lady dies. If that person is not related to you, then you don't feel much sadness. Not like that. Why? Mental attachment. You are not, since you have the attachment, you are away from the reality. You are not ready to accept the reality. You are not ready to accept the reality, so you suffer. So you need to understand then whatever it is bound to arise in this world, it is bound to pass away. Let's say one of my most influential teachers, meditation teachers, Sayaji Goenka, he gives a perfect example. One night, the wife, she combs her hair. The husband sees the hair and says, "Oh, what a beautiful hair you do have. Your hair is so beautiful, and it's just like the tail of a peacock." On the following day, she made a nice dish for her husband. Inside the dish, there is something special, a beautiful hair of that lady. Husband looks at the food and there is this beautiful hair and he shouts. He shouts at the lake. See, darling, you can't make a porridge cleanly. See, one of your dirty hairs is here. Then so that's how the reality comes into light. So all these stuff that we admire in our body and outside, they are bound to decay. When they decay, they have no any value. So this is the reality. Mentally, we give values to those things, and we have to associate each and every stuff, and we can't stop our experiences. But when we understand the impermanence, the changing nature of everything, the constant changing process of everything, then we can keep a balanced mind. That's where your peace starts. That is the ground where your inner happiness will grow. So please, whenever you see things, enjoy if it is a comfortable thing, but at the same time understand this is bound to pass away. You will meet uncomfortable things which will create uncomfortable sensations. Again, understand these sensations as well as the thing which made the uncomfortable sensations, they are bound to pass away. Remind yourself, work hard. And then you will be able to keep a very calm, very balanced, very peaceful, and equanimous mind. Equanimous mind. It will help your day-to-day life throughout this life and throughout the next life and throughout your samsaric lives until you attain the real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. So that's it. Hope all of you understood the meaning and all of you understood what is the addiction to sensual pleasure and what are the dangers of it, at the same time how to come out of it. Please remember them again, summarize them again, and most importantly, without letting them to go enter from this year and to go out from this year, please practice. Please practice. And now it is the time to conclude. Now let's think. By the power of all the positive energy that we accumulated, may all of us be able to stay with good health, with happiness, and with peace. And at the same time, may all the beings be safe. May this pandemic time be away. May this coronavirus be away very soon. And may all of us be able to practice properly. And finally, may all of us attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please concentrate. Abhivadana silisse nityang baddha pachaino chattaro dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhang balam ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevaca ato nibbana sampatti imenahate samijjatu. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. Everyone, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Good night to everyone. Good
Good
night to
night,
everyone. And see you again in the next week. And in the next week, we are going to talk about anger, the second enemy of meditation, and how to come out of anger. If there is any question, you can remain. If not, you can leave right now.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yeah, may you be happy, Jaime. May you be happy. May you be happy, Pragati. Yeah. Prashant, yes. May you be happy, Prashant. Ramagaru, may you be happy. Dung,
Okay, bye.
Sukihotu, Ramagaru.
Thank you.
Oh, may you be happy, Miss Dung.
Thank you.
But, yeah. Do you have any question today?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Okay.
learned.
Okay, Bakim. Okay, may you be happy. Wait for a moment.